I've been trying to think of how I could make a video that would explain the flat earth theory, other than we just had an eclipse of the moon the other night, and it is May 17th, so it must have been May 15th that the eclipse happened that night. And it only lasts for 2 hours, and I don't see how it's physically possible for there to be the phases of the moon all year, and then an eclipse all of a sudden, unless it doesn't happen naturally because the Earth is flat. Well, if we send up two missiles into space, and they explode on the dome, glass dome, or the whatever the dome is made of, then we'll know that the Earth is not flat but has a dome over it. Or if we don't have enough money to send two separate missiles up, because they can send a signal back if they explode, or their signal will stop sending once it explodes, because of wireless technology, then we could send ships out across the oceans, all of them headed in opposite directions, all of them triangulated with wireless technology, so they can all stay in contact with each other until they all reach the frozen border that surrounds the world, in theory. Because if you're a Jew, the books say that the Jews read talk all about the flat Earth, and in the Bible in our King James version of the Bible, there are references to the flat Earth, and the firmament, the waters above the dome, how the Earth is stationary. Anyway, it would just go to show then that Russia has known that the Earth is not a globe spinning around in space, but that the space station is a lie. NASA is a lie, probably to take taxpayer-funded dollars. Or else, why did William Shatner get to go up into space, supposedly? Or maybe he thought he went up into space, because they can put you in a plane and have LED windows, so it looks like you're going up into space, and then you could be free falling, and then they can slow the airplane down when it reaches the ground, and give you the illusion that you're traveling back to Earth. So it is possible to fool someone to make them think they've gone up into space. Because the footage of William Shatner being weightless is very short. They don't show a lot of footage of him weightless for very long. But Sarah Brightman never got to go up into space. Why? Because there probably isn't any. We live in a flat Earth that God can view from his heaven above, and there is no outer space. So that's my theory, and it can be proven. You'd have to be a rogue nation, or you'd have to have ship sailing skills, and triangulate your coordinates with a bunch of other ships until you all reach the edge of the Earth. You'll see that you don't go from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. You always end up in any direction you travel straight with. And you'll probably have to know, astronomy, so you can coordinate your location with the stars. And probably not during the winter. You'd want to go in the summer, have your ships go out in the summer. And all of you, no matter which direction you went, you wouldn't reach land again. You would reach the edge of the frozen edge of the world. So there's my way to prove how the Earth is flat and not round. Thank you so much. I'm back. By the way, those two missiles that you send up into the air, if they explode at relatively the same time on the glass dome, you'll know the height of the dome, because it's probably much higher than Mount Everest, because there's probably not going to be much of an atmosphere. But I guess that it's never high enough that you'll never go Excuse me. The glass dome is probably high enough that you'll never go weightless. And what shape the dome is, I don't know. What openings there might be in the dome, I don't know. Where Noah's flood came from, I think it came from under the Earth. I'm not sure. There's a lot of land that's under the ocean. that probably is there because of the flood of Noah. If you look on a map of the world, you'll see um, land that's not far above, that's not far beneath the ocean line. So there's my idea. I'm hoping someone will take me up and prove it. Thank you.